Mr. Chandler, I just really quickly, I just wanted to say, I remember back when I was in your class, sometimes I would come early to class, or sometimes I would stay after class because I had you for my last period. And I remember you would tell me these crazy stories because I used to talk to you about music a lot because I was really into old music. Okay. And I tell this story to people, and now I'm trying to see if it's true, if I remember correctly. But did you tell me that you saw Jimi Hendrix a week before he died?
2 weeks, yeah. Well, basically, about 3 weeks. It's his last gig. You know, one thing for Nelsie and you is that in music, I have a whole lifetime involved with music. I've seen everything. I've seen everybody. I was there, you know, I was at those places, you know. Bob Marley saw him 10 times. But Hendrix, 1970, so haven't gone to college, just on the way to college. And that summer, 1970, they had the Bath Festival, which is now Glastonbury, the world famous one. But it was Bath Festival, loads of great bands, everybody there, Steppenwolf, Birds, everybody, Santana.
Oh my God.
And then that summer, that was in like May. And then at the end of August, the Isle of Wight, very famous. The 1970 Isle of Wight had many more people than Woodstock. It had about 600,000 or 700,000 because the French anarchists from the 1968 revolutionary year in France and Europe had all come over because the Isle of Wight is an island south of England, just on the southern edge of England. So they just all came over in ferry boats, and you know, and they were anarchists, and so you know nobody knows the numbers, but they did keep trying to tear down the walls so there could be free music. But everybody was there. I saw everybody at the Isle of Wight, and you can check it out. The Isle of Wight, August 70, was just an amazing gig, but it was horribly done. There was violence and anarchy and all sorts. But I did actually see Hendrix, and he
How
died.
How did you see him?
That's another story, because I was having a cerebral adventure for the first time in my life.
Ah, gotcha.
So I finally get right to the front, and I'm right there, and he is amazing, but every now and then it would turn into sort of Gregorian chants, you know, pretty heavy. I remember turning around, and there's like 400,000 or 500,000 people behind me, and they all looked like John Wayne.
How was he live? Because I remember you telling me he was kind of messed up towards the end.
Well, no, I mean, I was messed up. So that's what I'm saying. No, it wasn't good. He was in the last, you know.
Yeah.
He died in Paris like 3 weeks later or something. He choked on it.
He died in Paris too? Because
I think Jimmy Morrison
died in Paris.
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Hendrix died in
in London, yeah.
In London,
so.
Okay, yeah.
Certainly. Well, check it out, Ronnie, because you're able to Google it. But it was the gig was like August 29th or something, and I think he died about September 28th or something.
Wow,
that was his last gig. No, it was good, but as I said, turned into a kind of Gregorian chant like monks, which was did that actually happen, or did it just seem like that was happening because you had taken a trip? Like No, I mean, what I know, certainly it was what's happening in here, for sure.
Okay.
He wasn't. I mean, they all turned into John Wayne. I'm not kidding. And I can still see it.
You can still see it.
I'm back to look at this way. I don't want to look behind me because I'm right up the front. There's Jimmy up there. But it was all, So it's ironic because seeing your big hero, but not really seeing him.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking, really, a little bit.
I don't know. It was all fun in those days.
Oh, you're right. It's all fun.
I was young. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, this was so much fun, Ronnie. I'm glad you asked that question because, so we got another story. We got another, and there you were losing your mind, and you were losing your mind right before Hendrix lost his life. So there's losing it left, right, and center.
Yeah,
there you go.